Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of my Disco Elysium playthrough. I think we left this just as I got this old church opened up as a nightclub and invented a new disco dance craze, whilst almost passing out and killing myself from exhaustion, which was a lot of fun. And I remember getting so wrapped up in getting that bit sorted out last time, I totally forgot where we were up to in the investigation. So let's take a look at our tasks. And apologies, by the way, for not getting some of these episodes up sooner. I'd hoped to get some up yesterday, but time just ran away with me, so let's see if we can get a few played through tonight. Let's see. Confront the pigs and get your... Oh, yes, that's what we need to do. That was the plan. We need to go and meet someone to get my gun back, which I think it probably is time tonight. And we're going to go and see the smoker on the balcony and find the murder weapon as well, which I'm hopefully is not going to be anything to do with my gun. I don't think it can be, but we'll see. So it's time to go and see the smoker on the balcony. I think we got finished with other stuff there. We've got to head back that way anyway, so that's all good. Seal refused to talk about her friends. Maybe she'll open up later after you've helped them set up the nightclub. That's probably something I could talk about them now, but that's fine. Let's go and get this gun and talk to the weird smoker on the balcony. I really enjoyed getting that nightclub set up. I know it was like a complete sidetrack sort of quest, but we had to kill a bit of time anyway. What's this? What is this? Because we had to wait till 9 o'clock before we could go and speak to this guy. Oh, I see. The family's gone to bed and put the kids to sleep. All right. That makes sense. I had so much fun, though. I got some really lucky rolls getting the nightclub done. I don't think we're quite finished with all that. But that was just a really cool part of the game. Something ridiculous. I now see where the name of the game comes from. That's where we've got the club called, Disco Elysium. Oh, do I need to check that trap again? I think I've got it set. I don't think I need to recheck it. Let's just check. Yeah, it's leave, so that's okay. And it was up here. I'm trying to find my way around town. I've been playing The Outer Worlds, which is a fantastic sci-fi role-playing game. Absolutely fantastic. And they've got this really cool feature where you can just instantly fast travel to any location. Well, not any location, but any of the major locations you've previously explored. And it would be so useful in something like this. But then at the same time, there's also the chance that you would miss bits and pieces, as that door I just found here. So I can kind of see why they haven't put it in. So where were we going? We were going to go and see the smoker on the balcony. I think that was the first thing I was going to do running back here. I could actually, because I've got just time, just talk to this Lena in here. Tell her I've reset that trap for the phasmids. That's another side quest that's completely distracting to all of this. But, well, we'll see where that leads. Who knows, it might throw up something important to the investigation anyway.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
The elderly woman smiles up at you, hopefully. I restocked the empty trap. Where's Moral? Thank you for doing that, dear. She manages a smile for you. Moral still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to go get some rest. She looks down at her hands. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds. He gives up and he gives up and I'm the one running around. Let's go with that. I'm sorry, dear. It was me. I made him go home. He gets so stubborn about these things. Luckily, his cough kept him from arguing with me. Sounds like he's dying, you know. Her voice is shaky. What is going on here? So, who's going to check the traps? Moral will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps. The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything. Once more and to the breach, then. Take it on with undue optimism. That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself. Endurance. Screw that cough. It's not happening. The insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco, a powerful antibacterial agent. You are unstoppable. Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up. Lena, what's wrong? You seem different. Different? How? The half-moons of her glasses reflect as she looks up at you. They're not quite proper half-moon glasses. Point of order. You're not telling me the whole story. I'm not. It's not that... She doesn't know how to end the sentence. What is it? It's a strange feeling. She looks down, biting her lower lip. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that, a story or a dream? Seeing the Indian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not. But Moral told me you'd seen it. You also told me. Moral's so proud of it. He always tells everyone. Are you saying you made it up? No, at least, I don't think I did. But Moral was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists that, and for years his belief has made me believe too. But now we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out there in those reeds, looking for it. She shakes her head, still unable to meet your eyes. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was. The lieutenant opens his notebook but doesn't write anything. He's hiding these things. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit. Ooh, suggestion 3. First tell her marriage hasn't been a lie. I think I can get some better conversation options out of this. Let's see. Thing is, you're not sure. To hell with this. I still believe you saw it. Yes, let's go with that. I'm not sure about this one actually. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. I'm not sure of anything. She looks out the window. Sometimes I still see it, you know, the real memory, not the memory of the memory. But it's so hard to tell the two apart. I know exactly what she means by that. I have a memory of a little pup that I had when I was only about 2 or 3 years old. But am I actually... Is it actually a memory? Because I was young, it's hard to remember stuff from that long ago, when you were so little. Or is it just a memory of a memory? Well, that's a very good question. How do we know this is even real right now? Let's not go down that road. Anyway. Either way, I should go. Poor Moral is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary. Let's see. Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? Oh, no, thank you. But I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. Gas-powered wheelchair. Cool. She taps her chair, and then a taxi home. It's not so bad. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time. Really? Says Kim. Oh, sweetie. She looks at you worried. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Moral. No one can stop you from finding the plasmid. Can I have your address just in case there's news? Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but... be careful out there, Lena. You too, sweetie. She flicks a switch and the engine on her chair turns on with a whir. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be the sentence remains unfinished. A dream? A lie? Like that, she drives off. Pardon? The gas engine putters quietly as she gets out to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing. That sounded more like a bloody steam locomotive setting off. We should go too. Yes, we should. We certainly should. Our work here, for now, is done. I mean to go and see this guy on the balcony. So, that hasn't really left me wondering if we're going to find this damn phasmid or not. It said task complete. Actually, has it renewed the task with a new one? Confront the pigs, determine where the shot came from. I think it's finished. I don't think we're going to find it in that trap. I'll take a look at it next time we run past it, though. So, a quick way... That's the shops, isn't it? Oh, we've got to run all the way around that place. Damn it, damn it. This does look like a very cold and bleak winter's night. I don't think I'd fancy being out in this. Up the back alley. Oh. No, I'm not going to sneak up on her. She gets upset when you sneak up on her. Kunoese, or Kunoes, or whatever she's called. So, this smoker guy, how is this going to play out? He's up on the balcony, so we've got to go through there. Actually, I'm going to make sure I'm wearing appropriate clothes. Because I got dressed for... What the hell did I get dressed for? I think I was wearing stuff for disco dancing. Let's see. Do we have the encyclopedic glasses? We have that. Encyclopedia is a good skill for me. I think we've got the right gloves, though. Interfacing gloves, which are probably the best I've got. Yeah, I don't think there's anything... The next stuff is something I'm not sure about. And what's this? Pain threshold. I don't think we're going to need pain threshold here. A scented scarf. I'm pretty sure we're not going to need that either. Okay, let's go talk to the dude. This is one hard dude. He must be from Newcastle. Look, outside on a balcony with his shirt open.
You found me.
On a winter's night in the snow. He's a Geordie. The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette. His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. Is it? Backlit by city lights? I mean, it's not really backlit because he's leaning against a wall, so it's not backlit exactly, is it? I think. Anyway, we get the idea. And his shirt is still unbuttoned. Ah. Yes, the cleaning lady let us in.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. And as he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Okay, let's go with that.
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones. I don't like the way he says beautiful. It seems rather sinister.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you, and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards door 28. This sounds like a trap. By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Point to the city skyline. That's why I chose this place. He looks away, his cigarette end glowing in the dark. Martinez is special, isn't it? Wait, suddenly you're digging things? The lieutenant whispers to you, shaking his head. Well, we have just invented a new dance craze. Why would I want to meet your friend, by the way? Trust me, you do. Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me. He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighbouring windows have lit up one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush. Besides, I've got to run. He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. This is some trap. He's lured me here. I think there's a hit squad waiting in that door for us. Composure. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again. Run where? To the city. He gestures idly toward distant motorways. It's a beautiful night. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly. As the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body. That, I think, is just an image I have of the city. Don't think it's actually happening now. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important. Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying these words. We'll talk, the smoker assures you, brushing his hand through his hair. Just not tonight. The smoker on the balcony. Interview with the Sunday friend. Take care, all right? He says with another disarming smile before slipping off into the night. And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him. Can we break into his house? There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. Different, of course. His shirt. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned? His shirt. The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. His shirt. Yes, his shirt. He's trying to dive deep into the mysteries of his shirt. His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned. His mouth tightens as though trying to hold something back. Have I missed something here? I feel as lost as my character. He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do from keep from bursting out in laughter. Was that guy making a play for me? Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember? He nods at the apartment door before you. I feel like I'm missing out on a joke here. What is it, chat? Let me know in the comments on this one. Right, because I predict this to be a trap, I'm wondering if I should just put some pain threshold gear on. What have we got? Inland... Oh, well, it's an Inland Empire tie. Oh, I already have that, so I can sell that thing, if I could sell these. Do we have anything with pain threshold? I have a scarf. Yeah. Let's assume it's all going to be alright, which is a very risky assumption to make. Damn, if I want any more thoughts, I'm going to have to forget some. Did I quick save that? Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. I can't remember if I quick saved or not. Who the hell is that? Okay, it doesn't look like a hit squad, so that's a good sign. Fancy looking scarf there. What have we got? I'm going to look at all stuff in here. Quarterly business magazine. I'm not getting on the bed, but what is that underneath? An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. And that is... a Samaran conical hat. +1 logic, -1 suggestion. Well, take it. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Somewhat's in the fridge. Dates for open lectures at a local university. Flyers for underground parties. What's going on here? An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. If stability is ensured, progress will naturally follow. I mean, it's kind of weird this. He's watching me go around his apartment, check it all out. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Okay, where's the game going in this? We've had the racist section. Is this going to be the homophobic section? What the hell is this? Party Dragon's Silk Robe. This looks nice. Drama and electrochemistry. I'd be replacing my... it's an option. I've got to see what it looks like on, though. Oh, yes. No, definitely not. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned. Whoa, hang on. I've ended up with the wrong thing on. Put that back. Yeah, a little concerned about where this is going. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. So, what's going on here?
Officers of the Reversal Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks. His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Villedron. I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sir Leclerc.
Okay.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I'm here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
This is all very suspicious. Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony. The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods at you to proceed. So that's the only thing I can get to ask him. Can you tell me about your friend? Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family emigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. What's Kedra? Kedra is a candidate member of EPIS. But between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. What do you mean? That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since. What's this EPIS that you're talking about? EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimetres as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success, emboldened to take EPIS to the next level. This sounds very much like the European Union to me. This game it doesn't hold back. It just gets into every corner of politics and religion and everything else, and other stuff that we normally don't like to talk about on YouTube. Okay, but like, what does it stand for? Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the moral intent as a whole. No, but what do the letters stand for? It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level. You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you? A supranational political alliance, the United States of Occident. Is it going to be like this place here? You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have a transparent democracy. Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS? It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure. Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members? No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. He chuckles gently. How did you two even become friends? How did any of us become friends? Bad things happen on the insular Indian Isola. Oil platforms ablaze in the night. Civil wars lasting for years. Finally, the international community is forced to step in. What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way. Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too. This guy's clearly a politician, because he has not answered a single question I have put to him. You still haven't told me who he is. Sorry, who? The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him. But I told you, officer, he's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It's a cornerstone of our civilization. Fine, but what's his real name? Officer, you have to understand, I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts? He's deeply enmeshed in the study of fine arts, yes. Which arts? He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts, perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. What do you do in this apartment by yourself? I'm just enjoying the view. The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside. Listen, he says, raising his hand. A baby is crying in the neighbouring apartment. Someone's baby is crying. No, listen, he says again, looking outside. The Insular Indian Bay. What about it? This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls had been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million-real view stays. You can't take that away. He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee. And the lieutenant was smirking around. I feel like I've missed something obvious. I don't know. I had something else in mind. I'm all ears, officer. What's an official... I'm going to get to the lynching, don't worry. What's an official like you doing in Martinez? The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. He raises an index finger. Inflation is a killer. Like a heart disease, blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. I don't want to go through all this. I just want to go. Yeah, sorry, chat. I know a lot of you like me to explore all the chat options, but I feel like this is pure bollocks. I feel like he's a politician and it's there to fill me full of crap. And in the UK, we've had enough of that at the moment. From politicians talking crap. Whatever you wish, officer. You actually witnessed the lynching. I'm sorry to say I did, officer. The man gives a solemn nod. He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows. Is it because you did it, Mr. Villajuan? Because I did it? The man scoffs. He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to in that manner, let alone to being accused of murder. Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you? What's the meaning of this? He looks first at you, then the lieutenant. Is your colleague here trying to arrest me? There is no meaning, sir. Please excuse my colleague. This case has been a great strain on his nerve. What gets on my nerves is murderers. Why'd you kill him, man? I won't stand for this. His left eye starts twitching as the last warning. What's your name? I'll have your badge. Around these parts, I don't go by Tequila. Tequila Sunset. I'm winding this guy up to see if he gets a good response. What kind of name is that? You're a disgrace. Get out, this instant. He points at the door. Good God, detective. One more stunt like that and they'll have you institutionalized. Now let's go before you get us into more trouble. No. I'm not finished yet. I have nothing to say to you. Get out of my... Oh, I thought... The game tells you in the cutscenes, try saying weird things to people. You're a police officer, you can get away with all sorts. I clearly couldn't get away with that. Well, that sucks. I feel like I want to load that back in now. I just thought I was just going with an amusingly funny line of questioning. That really sucks. I'm going to point out, one of these cutscenes, it says, try saying weird stuff to people. Well, that was a terrible idea. Okay, well, I guess we're stuck with this now. So where does this leave me? I'm actually quite angry at that. I honestly thought that we'd have a bit of a joke and a laugh. It might get an amusing response out the guy. And then I thought that... where does that door go to, by the way? And then I thought it'd go to, like, the rest of the conversation, but I obviously pushed things too hard in that. That's kind of annoying. Oh well, it's done. We're moving on. I'm going to go and get my gun. And we'll come back and talk to him with a gun to his face. Oh, crap, that is annoying. Oh well. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. We're going to have to forget some old ones at some point. I'll wait till something new and interesting comes up, though. I don't really know what else to do with the skill points at the moment. I'll save them. Now, where do we have to go to get this gun? Someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 2200 and get your weapon back. Okay. Let's go and see who it is. We don't know. We're going to go find out. Okay, I've got to say, not many things in the game have actually annoyed me about the way conversations have worked out, but that one really has. The message has been carved into the wall. Trans Nation, Ike Nation. That's us, I think. Is that something I can... What is that? Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Look inside. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word ONUC written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. Shift your focus to the background. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appears. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. Ooh, encyclopedia. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Chi Rho, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church. A star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. I know which one it is. We're looking straight across at the church we've just sorted out. Vandalism. Probably some kids. Lieutenant inspects the rigged slot. A simple but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity. Poor little viewer. Give it a pat. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. I don't know if we learned anything useful from that. So I have potentially upset a very important witness to our investigation, to the point where he won't tell us what he's seen. Well, lesson learned, I guess. I won't push things so hard, even if it looks like it is going to be the comedy outcome. Damn that thing. Let's go and just check this trap again. The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. Few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still no phasmid. Yeah, it's freezing cold. I think they're going to die in the cold. Locusts don't like cold weather. At least the ones in our universe don't. Who knows what the ones in this one are like. Right then. Oh. Fish market. That means something's about to come up. Am I actually going to get shot here? Because let's not forget, they've got a gun and I don't. Those three probably don't look too well. Can we have a look through that window? There's clearly a light on. She still stood outside at this time of night. She's mad. Right, and you haven't seen anyone with a gun?
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Nothing to talk about there.